So I just finished watching the 4 episodes of Invincible season 4, and we're at the halfway point of the show right now. And the show is still as good as ever. This is not really going to be a review because it's pretty too early for that. But it's just my thoughts of what the show has offered so far. And my number one thing is that the animation really sucks, and I really do not get why the animation sucks, because Amazon, the richest corporation out there, have their own movie studio, streaming service, all of that. And in this service, there are not really a lot of things that drives their sales. Maybe you can say The Boys, Reacher, but definitely Invincible is in their like top 3, top 5. And I understand on the surface, the main reason for this cheap ass animation is because of Blue Sky, what produces the animation. It's a Robert Kirkman corporation, so I guess they have to support that. And it's also sort of like a small company with like about 200 employees. And I understand, like, on the outside, Invincible is the only thing that's pumping out money for them. And this is just going to take 8 seasons. And once that's done, the people that are working on this, if they get more people, they might get screwed. I get all of that. But still, like, I watched The Mighty Nine last year, and I won't even say the animation there is flawless, but it's just leaps and bounds better than what they serve us here. But see, we watch Invincible for the story, and I think everything still bangs. The first 2 episodes, very different types of stories being told, and in my opinion were really great to progress the story, especially really early on. We see this version of Mark that is still more rash with his decision making, like him wanting to harm the dinosaur guy and him killing the Sequid guy. But I feel like all this didn't take effect for long enough, because wasn't the blue suit Mark supposed to be that borderline evil version of Mark, like his, how did they explain, they said his symbiote form. And we're kind of done with that right now. And we never really questioned his actions till this episode. And now he's good. At the end of the day, Mark isn't just going to be a switch, and this season isn't over. So we will see where it goes. But just a bit disappointed it's not as long lasting as I thought it was going to be. And then we actually see Viltrum, and I thought it was pretty interesting to see like how the Viltrum world was before and how it is now when we see a younger Nolan. And yes, it did look like it was Mark at first. And I thought when watching it, I thought the animations were just being lazy. But it was interesting to see how the Empire was treating their kind, and how it sort of had this society that ruled by an iron fist, which takes no form of weakness. And that whole episode was cool. After all of that, seeing Nolan and Alan team up again, which is fun, their little adventure, and they get the stuff that helped them fight the Viltrumite Empire and take them there. And we also get Thrag in the episode too, and I think all of that was cool. Also, we get the Titan episode thrown in there, and they recasted Mahershala Ali. Why? But yeah, I think it was one of the weaker Titan episodes in my opinion. It did do well for Mark's character, but honestly didn't really care too much, because yeah, he joins the hand and whatever, but I still feel like we got nothing from that episode. Maybe probably in the future it will have some repercussions, but right now just wrap it up. And the halfway episode was straight filler. It was a bit fun, I can't lie. There were parts of it that I just couldn't care what was happening. I love the fact that Satan was just a bum in that episode, but Robert Kirkman, I understand you want to make new storylines separate from the comics, but also wrap up that episode. That episode was pretty bad. Okay, it wasn't bad, but it was just like pretty uninteresting. Also, Eve being pregnant, I can't wait to see what comes out of that. But yeah, Invincible season 4, too early to say anything, but compared to this stage in other seasons, it's kind of bleak, I won't lie. But you see where they're building to something. Like, I can't wait to see the Tech Knight, or whatever his name is. The Viltrumite War is still there. Thrag, Omni-Man back in Earth for the first time since what happened in Chicago. Like, there's stuff that I'm excited for. And also, the first 2 episodes were really good. Yes, I said it was bleak, but those first 2 episodes were really good. It's just the fact that 3 and 4 were back-to-back filler. So, you know, it kind of clouds that for me. Review will be out when it's done, and I can't wait to see when that happens. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Peace.